In this video, we'll show you how to add an LTD company placement in the portal. This guide will also help you when you need to add an umbrella placement to the portal too. Click the Placements tab on the left of the screen. Go to the top right-hand side of the page and click Add Placement. You will now see the new placement screen, which has a breakdown all the information we need for a placement. Let's start from the top. Click Company Search. The search is connected to Company's House, so you can search using the company number too. If the end client isn't listed, you will need to submit a verification request here. You'll need to complete this request for organizations such as schools or county councils. Once you have selected the company, follow the next steps. In this example, the trading and invoice address is the same as the registered address. Next, fill out the details for the recruiting manager, timesheet authorizer, and the invoice contact. Previously used details will be saved to your profile, so you don't have to enter the contact details again for future placements. Now let's move on to step 2. Click Select Candidate. Here we will be adding the details for the candidate. You can add a new candidate, or select one which you have already used previously. Make sure all the details are correct, as they cannot be amended once the placement has been submitted. We'll use a saved candidate for now. Next, enter the candidate's job title. A description is optional, however it can be super useful during the approval stage. Enter the placement period here. Enter the job location here. Next, fill in the payment details. Ensure the pay rate and charge rate are correct, as they cannot be amended once the placement is submitted. Additional pay rates, such as overtime, can be added here if applicable. Next, choose the invoicing frequency applicable for this placement. The pop-up here explains how the invoicing works for candidates and clients. We'll choose the weekly option in this example. Once you've chosen the suitable frequency, fill in the notice period details. Great! You can now either save the placement as a draft or submit the placement. It looks like there's no bank details on the candidate's profile. Let's go back to show you how to add the candidate's bank details before submitting the placement. Go to step 2 and click Change Candidate. Click on the candidate profile that you are using for this placement. Scroll down to the bottom and you will see the section where you can add the bank details. Click Add and then fill in the necessary details. We'll input example details in here as a demonstration. Click Save. Scroll back to the bottom. You can see that the bank details have saved and will be used for candidate payments going forward. Click Save and use this candidate. Looks like we don't have the email address for contracts or invoices. Let's add the relevant email addresses. In this case, both contracts and invoices for the candidate will go to the same email address. Click Save and use this candidate, and then submit your placement. Amazing! You've successfully added the placement. The placement will be reviewed for credit approval. If necessary, you can add additional rate, change the invoice address, add a timesheet authorizer, or add a new invoice contact. You can do this at any stage of the placement, even when it is live. Check out more helpful tutorials on our support hub today.